concern. We're also now shifting our focus to some other stories that we are tracking. The Supreme Court has said that it would look into a request to take up for urgent hearing of petitions challenging the remission granted to 11 convicts in the Bilkis Bano gangrape case. Now, this was said after Advocate Aparna Bhatt mentioned one of these petitions before a bench headed by the Chief Justice of India, N.V. Ramana. The plea has been filed by 3 petitioners, including the CPIM leader Subhashini Ali and independent journalist Revati Lal. A second petition has also been filed by the Trinamool Congress MP Mahua Moitra. Let me bring in our legal correspondent Ananya Bhatnagar, who's been tracking all these developments for us. Ananya, 2 things that I want to understand from you. Talk to us about the various petitioners and also, more importantly, what did we hear as far as the court is concerned?
First of all, these 2 petitions that have been filed, both of them are filed by way of a public interest litigation. None of these petitions have been actually filed by the victim or, in fact, by the victim in this particular case, remember. Secondly, what is very, very crucial to note is that these petitions, one of the petitions wherein 3 petitioners are there, the one mentioned by Mr. Kapil Sibal and Ms. Aparna Bhatt was basically by a former CPIM leader, Suhasi Ali, and in fact, the other petition has been filed by TMC MP Mahua Moitra in this particular matter, clearly asking that this remission should be cancelled and all of these convicts should be brought back to jail. And in fact, such a remission should not have been even granted the Supreme Court. The matter was mentioned before a bench headed by Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana, who basically said that we will list the matter, but didn't give a proper date with regards to the same, didn't give urgent hearing per se in this particular matter. However, it agreed to in fact list the matter and said that we will see to it and we'll list the matter whenever the bench feels in fact whenever the bench would list the matter. It is a matter of time, but what is very, very crucial to notice is days after, remember that a lot of furor had happened over the release of these convicts. Now, at least the matter has now reached the topmost court of the country, and we'll have to wait and watch as to how the Supreme Court actually responds when it hears this particular case. In fact, both of these petitions would be very, very crucial when it comes to this particular case.
Ananya, the other aspect that I want to understand, taking on from what you were rightly pointing out, that a lot of questions were raised when these remissions were announced, raising the question that is there no country for women. So I want to understand, is there a past precedent where certain remissions have been challenged and then you've seen an overturning of what the judgment was?
Well, as far as there's no recent, in fact, precedent where such a remission has been challenged. However, there have been cases in the past, and there have been different deliberation and different types of dealings when it came up before different courts of the country. And somewhere, in some cases, while this has been challenged and the same has been allowed, in others it has been dismissed. So we'll have to wait and watch as to what has happened, whether the decisions that have been taken by the Gujarat government to actually stand the judicial scrutiny or not is very, very crucial to note. And what is more important is we'll have to wait and watch if at all the Supreme Court gives out some kind of a direction or some kind of a larger picture into this particular matter. So it's a matter of time, and we'll have to wait and watch as to how things pan out in this particular case when the matter is heard by the top court.
Okay, Nanya, thanks a lot for getting us all those details. Keep tracking all those developments for us. We're slipping into a very short break. We're coming back with lots more.